Hello everyone, my name is Wow, and I am officially back. So today we're going to try out a game called Fermi Paradox. And you just kind of develop life in the galaxy, and let's give it a try and see what's going on. Sapient life will evolve and prosper in our galaxy, so we gotta help them grow, and we have to prevent them from destroying themselves. So I have had a game of this already, so I kind of know what I'm doing. You can click on the planets and get more in-depth of what these are, and these are kind of your points. Synthesis here. So it tells you about the planet, it tells you about the minerals. You just click. And I do believe these ones are random, so you can just kind of click on those. I don't think you can choose those ones. We do get choices like this, an evolution event. So if we click on this, so Gliese C, we have sapient life, so our first civilization. So it's a desert planet, simple tools, rudimentary language. Oh, and we get to pick the species. Okay. Sorry, I was reading. So it does cost money to do certain things. So the civilizations have point values, I guess. Um, it's science, resources, unity, population. What is it? I can't remember what this one is, but we'll find out. So it does cost points for some. We can take the balanced species, so these ones are going to be easier. Um, Easier to, I guess, cultivate into a spacefaring civilization. We can take just the standard, or we can take the unbalanced. So they get minuses to all resources except population. So that means more people to take care of, but less resources to be able to take care of them. For our first civilization, I'm going to go with the prune. Peaceful observers. Gentle herds of four-eyed horse-like humanoids roam the wide rock deserts. So we're going to go with them, the prune. We click the arrow. Alright, so they have tech level, they have population, resource scarcity. Uh, this is how close they are to war. So right now, if they had a full-out war, it would kill 100,000 people. It's not that bad right now. And then this is their ethics. Okay, I remember what that is now. It's the ethics. So you either get utopia or you get dystopia. Kind of forms their civilization over time. So we can just click this. Prune civilization born. So now from time to time, instead of just synthesis popping up, we can click these and get synthesis, or we can click these and get certain upgrades for our civilization, I guess, or downgrades. So if I click this one, their harm potential went down, which means now if they had a war, it would only kill 95,000. Oh, we have a development event. Oh, big one right off the bat. Extinction. So they overhunt their prey and gather too many edible plants, and a chain reaction could leave them without any food at all. Okay, so here's the thing. I don't have the 50 points for the close call, so this is what you get. So I can either kill them off, and I get 40 synthesis, but that means that they're dead. The prune are dead. We can get minimal survivors, which will kill their tech. It'll boost their peacefulness. But it will kill a significant amount of the population. I'm gonna go with this one because I don't want them to die completely. But it is gonna set us back 1.4 million. So there's only 100,000. They might die off anyway. I probably should have taken so we're gonna go for the tech. So every time I take a synthesis, it moves forward time. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the synthesis. And the civilization's name changes as you develop them, really. So now they are the prune-starved tribes. Tribes because they are only in the Stone Age. And starved because they're dying, basically. We have too few people for warfare, because our harm potential is up too much, and the population is so low. So I'm going to try to lower that a little bit. We'll get some, and I can go back here. So they're developing. I can continue to develop them, or I can kind of boost some of the other planets here. You guys might recognize this one. Garden planet Earth. So this is our solar system, I guess. So we're just gonna collect some synthesis from Earth here. Alright. So as time is continually, as you click, continues to develop. So you will get these development events for your civilizations, even when you're doing stuff in other places. So it kind of feels turn-based, even though it's not turn-based. Enormous trees of strange and fascinating shape, they carry delicious fruits of extraordinary flavor. Their great size and abundance inspire a deep awe among the prune. It's really an amazing game. So we can't culturally ascend, because I don't have the synthesis for it. We can culturally descend, which puts our hazard potential up and kills our utopia here, so it would basically this would go probably into dystopia. Or we can lose a bunch of resources, which I found in my first playthrough that resources is probably one of the hardest things to manage. So we are going to do this one only because I want the population. Yeah. And it doesn't instantly add population, it adds growth. So now we're not growing and they're not dying. So at least we have kind of, you know, a we're stagnant here with our first civilization is what I'm trying to say. So now we got some growth going. Now the population directly affects, so you see as this goes up, this goes down. So it directly affects how many years of resources our civilization has left. So we are going to keep killing their ability to make war. It's always nice to get a tech boost, because as they go up the tech levels, they unlock better access to resources, I guess. Oh, we have a development Knowledge. Create long and beautiful songs full of deep knowledge about the world and their people. Memorized, improved, and taught. So they teach their history in songs. So this is one of the fun things of the game, where every decision you make eventually comes to either haunt you or benefit you in the future. So I could do regular development here, which is minus 20 points. It gives me a small amount of thing, small amount of science, but it doesn't affect really anything. It just gives me a small boost to my science. Dead end, I can kill it. I get 5 synthesis, I kill it, I say, I don't want that to be a pillar of my civilization. Or we can get a big boost to science, but it becomes crucial to us. So songs become a main part of our civilization, which I feel like sounds pretty good. I like songs. We'll go with songs. I do find that it's usually good if you get a boost resources one to click the boost resources one. We are gonna do some developments in other areas. What is this? Sapient life on Earth. Simple tools, rudimentary language. Let's see what this is about. So now this is where the game expresses its difficulty, because you have multiple civilizations running at once, and you need to balance your points for all of them, so you can't save all of them. So we have the standard, it's the humans, it's us. We have the unbalanced, where the dinosaurs live and they are now the dominant sapient species. Or, I think you saw at the top one, which we cannot choose because I do not have the synthesis for it. It was the dolphins. So I think let's do an unbalanced species here. Grab some huge synthesis boost from this. It's probably gonna bite us in the butt for this civilization later down the line, but just trying out this game, giving you a update. I don't know if I'll play the entire thing out in the video. This video is just to let anybody who wants to watch know that I am now going to be doing this again. And to give a spotlight to this game, which I feel is a pretty fun game. You keep developing your civilizations, you get them higher and higher. I am going to prevent, I'm not even quite sure what. Tame ferocious and menacing beasts. Oh, so they're taming a hostile animal on their planet. Which I am actually going to prevent, only because I don't want, with such little population, I don't want to boost their military too much here. You do get random ones. New type of stone clubs. That gave us a boost to science, I'm gonna guess. Or, oh no. It gave us a huge boost down here. So if they had a war right now, they'd all kill each other. So that wasn't that good. So what you get for... so for this, look, all minuses. I don't want minuses in any of those things for the prune, so what I'm going to do is just pull back. Maybe go into the dinosaurs and do a couple rounds of them. So the dinosaurs are actually, they started dystopian, they started with a bunch of population, no tech, resource scarcity, not very good. So what am I going to do here? I'm gonna boost science. I'm just gonna keep boosting their science here. We have a lot of synthesis, so if anything bad happened, we'd be able to do it. I'm pulling back now because I want to see if I can maybe force another planet to develop some life. We have a development event for our dinosaur tribes on Earth. They worship fertility deities. Alright. Do I want a population surge? So they're researching and dancing around, which will give us big boosts. I do not want to grow this population yet, only because they're so low on this tech level, so we won't have time to really develop. But maybe I do, though. Yeah, let's make it a pillar. So they're doing sex dances and worshipping a sex god. So their growth is huge. Huge right now. We are actually going to pull out from them and keep trying to just grab some synthesis here. So our prune tribes have reached the Copper Age. I'm not going to read everything. If you play the game, you can read it yourself. It's an amazing game. You can pick it up on Steam. That's where I picked it up. So this is a development that happens every time your civilization switches to the next tech level, where you can pick what they focus on for that age. So we're in tech level 2, which will be the Copper Age. So they can either focus on wisdom, so that's science and pushing a utopian agenda, advancement, which gives us resources and population. So that's basically them, breeding and finding more resources. This is them looking and, studying science, basically. And then this is war. So they focus this age on fighting each other. I have found that some of these bonuses are better in different ages, and these will be randomized basically on how your civilization develops, I'm guessing. So if we choose wisdom right now, it will boost, or we'll have to pay synthesis for it, 30, which is a lot. That is a lot of synthesis. As you've seen, I've played for this long, and I've had, just now got back up to 50. This advancement, nothing. So they can advance easy. Cost me nothing. Boosts, so that's pretty good. I will say science is a pretty big one. If you want to keep going on those ages. Power is if, I'm not quite sure, but it does give you a boost to synthesis. So I'm not sure what they'd focus on, what it'd really push us towards. I guess it's kind of how you feel, roleplay wise, how you feel your civilization is developing. And as you develop throughout the ages, their clothing and stuff will change. See, where before they were the prune starving tribes, now they're the wood tribes. So I am gonna go for advancement. Geez, I talk a lot, don't I? Oh, that's alright. I'm having fun. Yeah. So, oops. So I do believe I'm going to end it there. This is Fermi Paradox. It's right down here. It's early access. The developer is still working on it. But so far, and I have played until the end of the game, which does seem like it takes a while. Because I believe the end goal is to get four of these civilizations to the highest tech level. Um, but it gets really fun. Eventually, you send out signals and they, get in contact with each other and they'll send out colonies to other systems and you can have them fight each other. And so it does, become really fun. Um, so that was our look at Fermi Paradox. Thank you guys for watching. My name's Sima. If you guys would please like, comment, subscribe, let me know what I should play. Give me some ideas. I'm going to try to get back into this. We'll see how it goes. So thank you so much and have a good day. Bye bye.